And I'm hearing now in the news that a lot of parents are exploring this idea of education pods, where families, 4 or 5 families, work together to kind of navigate things on their school and private schools. And I think so many private schools start that way, with a handful of parents, oftentimes in conjunction with the church. So there's a real ministry opportunity there for the church, and that's what we're going to talk about for presenters. It's sort of that model where the church is really an umbrella entity over a sort of fledgling school organization. That history, I believe, is what we're talking about. First with Dr. Adam Rondeau from Viewpoint Christian Academy down in Southbridge. I see you there, Adam. Go ahead.
Thank you. Not only for the opportunity to be a part of this, but also for the endeavor itself that encourages Christian education. My wife and I have 4 children that we are committed to providing exclusively a Christian education for, and that includes our children with autism. I've been heavily involved in Christian education in Massachusetts, as well as the New England and New York region for the past 2 decades, because I believe that the Bible equates discipleship with education. And the discipleship of the generation is vital. I serve as the director of Viewpoint Christian Academy, which this year will be a remote, full-service homeschool academy. Families enrolled will receive curriculum, training, support, professional record-keeping, etc. The pillars of our educational philosophy are, number 1, that we are biblical, individualized, and mastery-based. I'd encourage you to check out our website, viewpointchristian.org, for more details, but biblical is so important because we believe that the child's relationship with Jesus is the most important thing. Everything else is secondary. And we're also a Christian education program with options. Our costs are listed on our website. We provide high quality at an affordable rate. We're able to do this because of the dedication of our staff and the passion that they share for Christian education. We utilize curriculum that match our educational philosophy. Specifically, we use Alpha Omega's Ignitia, ACE's PACES, because those are self-instructional curriculums that fit our individualized and mastery-based model. Finally, let me say that I've also had the privilege of throughout the years mentoring other Christian schools in the northeastern U.S., and I would welcome the opportunity to consult with you, no cost, if your church is looking to launch an educational endeavor. If there's anything I can do to help, I would love to be able to do that. I am also a founding member of Global Christian Educators Association, and I'd encourage you to take advantage of some of the opportunities that this ministry also provides to churches, Christian schools, and homeschools around the country. And again, I appreciate this opportunity so very much.
Happy to have you, Adam. Thank you. And again, make sure you've got your website there, and that'll be sent out in the follow-up email. Next, we've got Pastor Dave Tarian with the Academy of Higher Learning in Swansea. Where are you, Pastor? There you are, Pastor Dave. Take it away.
Mass. I'm the pastor of New Hope Christian Church in Swansea. I don't run the school. I have a very bright administrator, Loretta Monahan. She's actually going to run the school. I'm her helper. And I want to thank Adam. You've been a great help to her, and he's right. He does offer a lot of assistance, and this is our first year. We're starting the school for the very first time, and Adam's been a phenomenal help, and so is MFI. I want to thank you guys for what you're doing, and I know as time goes on, you guys are going to be even more critical defending the schools and the churches. I appreciate that.
Have specific questions about homeschooling and working at the same time, to please feel free to reach out to me. My email is maryellens@mafamily.org. That's Mary Ellen S. as in Sam at mafamily.org. And I would be happy to point you in the right direction with some options for you and just kind of talk you through that. I also wanted to mention, Andrew, which I failed to when I was discussing CSE, is that we have this wonderful parent resource guide on the transgender issues that's happening in the public schools. And so we do have a link to this document. There's lots of research in here, answers questions, just kind of guides parents on how to navigate this issue with their kids in the school. And not just if your kids are in public schools, but this is an issue that our children are coming against even in other ways. So I homeschool, but my children kind of come up against this issue too in their friend groups, and they work part-time jobs and they come up against it there. And so this is just a really great resource. You can download this from the MFI website. So just go to mafamily.org, and we do have a link to download this. It's also posted in the file section of Massachusetts Informed Parents Facebook group. So you can find that in either place.